Good day everyone! Ang i-discuss natin ngayon ay kung paano mag-solve ng problems involving variations. Let's have first a review. How to solve for the constant of variation or the value of k. So let's have example number 1. If y varies directly as x and y is equals to 15 when x is equals to 3. Here is the solution. Ang first step natin ay ibigay ang equation. So, saan natin kukunin ang equation? Dito sa part na to. If y varies directly as x. So, dito natin kukunin ang equation. Kung anong letter ang unang binanggit, yun ang una nating isusulat. And that is y. Equals k tayo. Dahil varies directly, ibig sabihin yung kasunod na letter ay nakamultiply lang sa k. So, we have now y is equals to kx and this is now the equation. Next step is to, of course, solve for k. So, ano lang ang kailangan natin gawin? Mag-substitute lang tayo ng mga values. So, meron tayong 15, ipalit natin sa y kasi yung given is y is equals to 15. And then copy equals k. And multiply it by 3. Saan nakuha yung 3? Dito sa given na x is equals to 3. Simplify. Divide both sides by 3. So we have k is equals to 5. And that's it. Next example. M varies jointly as S and P. If M equals 15, when S equals 10, and P equals 3. So let us solve for the constant of variation. Here's the solution. So let's have the equation. Ang unang binanggit ay letter M. So isulat na natin ang letter M. Since varies jointly, same lang siya ng direct variation. So equals K na natin yan. And then, S and T ay nakamultiply din dun sa letter K. So, we have now the equation M equals K times S times T. And that's it. Now, let us solve for K. So, katulad ng ginawa natin kanina, magsa-substitute lang tayo ng mga given. Unahin na natin ang 15. This is the value of M. Equals k, and then the value of s times 10 times the value of t, which is 3. And then simplify. We have now 15 is equals to 30k. Saan galing yung 30? 10 times 3. We have 30. And then divide both sides by 30. So we have k is equals to 1/2. And that's it. Example number 3. P is inversely proportional to x. And P is equals to 9 when x is equals to 4. Solution. Kunin muna natin ang equation. Unang letter na binanggit, we have P. Inversely proportional. So, lagay muna natin si equals k. At dahil proportional yung ating variation, yung kasunod na letter, ilalagay natin sa denominator. And that's it. Ito na ang ating equation for inverse variation. Next, let us solve for k. So, substitute lang natin yung mga given. Unahin natin ang 9 since P is equals to 9. Equals K. And then substitute the value of X which is 4. And then, multiply lang natin ang buong equation by the denominator which is 4. So we have K is equals to 36. And that's it. Example number 4. A variable z varies jointly as x and y, and inversely as u, and z equals 14 when x equals 4, y equals 7, and u equals 6. So, kung titingnan natin, ang daming given. So, isa-isahin muna natin. Solution. The same step tayo. Kunin muna natin ang equation. A variable z. So, z ang unang binanggit. So, z ang una natin isusulat. Varies jointly. That is same as direct variation. So, equals k, x, y. So, yung varies jointly as x and y. So, yung two letters na kasunod after varies jointly, nakamultiply sa k. And inversely. So, tulad ng ginawa natin kanina, kapag inverse, isusulat natin yung letter sa denominator. So, we have the equation z equals kxy over u. Next, isolve natin ang value ng k. Substitute natin ang mga given. We have z is equals to 14 equals k. The value of x is 4 and the value of y is 7. So, nakamultiply lang yan. Over, the value of u is 6. Simplify natin. I-multiply natin ang buong equation by 6 kasi denominator niya yon. So, 6 times 14 is 84 equals 4 times 7 is 28 and then times k, we have 28 and then divide both sides by 28. So we have k is equals to 3. So we have now the value of k. Now what if dagdagan natin yung given? So palitan muna natin ang ating instruction. Solve for the unknown. At dagdagan natin yung given. Find the value of y when x equals 10, u equals 5, and z equals 6. So, what if ganito na yung given? So, kanina mahaba na, tapos ngayon nadagdagan pa. Same step lang din tayo. Kunin ang equation, isolve ang value ng k, at yung last step natin will be, of course, solve for the unknown, which is the value of y. So, ang gagawin lang natin, gamitin natin yung equation kanina na nakuha natin na z is equals to k xy over u. Substitute lang natin yung given. Z is equals to 6 equals 3 times 10 times y. Okay, unahin natin yung 10. 10 is the value of x. And 3 is the value of k. Next, over u is equals to 5. And then, simplify natin since denominator to ulit. Multiply lang natin yung buong equation by 5. So, we have 30 is equals to 3 times 10 is 30 times y, so 30y. Then, divide both sides by 30. So, we have y is equals to 1. And we're done. Let's have another problem. The number of days needed in repairing a school canteen varies inversely as the number of men working. It takes 15 days for 2 men to repair the school canteen. How many men are needed to complete the job in 6 days? So, in this case, wala kayong letters na makikita. So, anong gagamitin natin sa equation? Kasi yun ang una nating step. So, let us analyze the problem. Hanapin natin yung mga clue words. So, the first clue word is the number of days. So, i-represent natin siya as D. The next clue is the number of men. So, i-represent natin siya as M. Another thing is yung varies inversely. So, ibig sabihin, itong problem na to ay under inverse variation. Ito na yung ating clue word. So, gawin na natin ang equation. The first letter na binanggit sa problem is D. Equals K. Dahil inverse variation siya, so yung M ilalagay natin as denominator. And meron na tayong equation. Next is, isolve natin ang value ng K. So, ano-ano yung mga given? So, we have 15 equals K over 2. Saan galing yung 15? Okay, so, D, palitan natin ng 15. Saan galing yung 15? Dun sa 15 days. At yung M, palitan natin ng 2. Galing naman siya dun sa 2 men. And then, multiply the whole equation by 2. So, 15 times 2 is 30. So, we have the value of K, which is 30. Next is, solve for the unknown. So, ano ba yung nawawala? How many men are needed to complete the job in 6 days? So, balikan natin yung equation na nakuha natin kanina. So, D is equals to K over M. And then, substitute lang natin yung mga values na meron na. We have D is equals to 6. Saan galing yun? Dun sa 6 days. 30, which is the value of K. And then, hinahanap natin yung bilang ng tao na kukumpleto dun sa work. Multiply the whole equation by M. So, we have 6M is equals to 30. Then, divide both sides by 6. So, we have M is equals to 5. So, we have now the value of M, which is 5. So, since ito ay word problems, so, kailangan ibigay natin yung correct unit for the final answer. So, we have 5 men are needed to complete the job in 6 days. And we're done. Thank you for listening.